Heart of blackness. Yes. Okay. So, because of, was it you? Was this, whose idea was this? Yes. So since it was your idea.
Yes. Anyway, we kept this for weeks. We kept this secret from you for weeks, right under your nose. Right inside the Jam 88.3 studios, we were working on this late at night. Right now, contained in the CD right here. We were doing something just for you. So, DJ Rai, could you please play the CD? No. Hi, I'm Juddha Paolo, and I'm the host of this extra special recording just for you, Kooky. What you're about to hear are the voices of different people whom you have encountered for the past few years of your life. So here it goes.
The voice of God.
She believes in this generation. She believes in revolution. She believes in grace and salvation she has in Him. She is blessed beyond measure, beyond her mind's borders. She wants to live a life less than ordinary. She wants to be part of a generation bigger than who she is. Kooky believes, thus she live. Kooky, happy birthday. It's such a great honor to be able to do this for you. And I am really honored to be able to call you a friend and a mentor. Just keep up with what you're doing right now. Do the things that you have to do. Believe in the things that you believe in. And like what my piece says, slowly but surely your name is becoming synonymous to revolution. Yes, this is Kooky's revolution.
Yes.
As your show would say, spread the word. Happy birthday, Kooky.
Hi, Kooky. I think that the poem I would best dedicate to you is the one that I made about metamorphosis. Because ever since I met you, you've actually given me a lot of insights, especially about performing, and you've also taught me about spoken word and so many other things, and I really appreciate our friendship. So here's for you. Happy birthday. I never knew birth until that day you shot an arrow to wake my hardened heart. Until that day you gave my skin the warmth that scalded it to the bone. Until that day, you raked your hands into the thinness of my hair, and every tendril moved back to make room for raw flesh, and I became bald again. As bald as the scalp before the hair, as bald as the skin before the fur, as bald as the meat before the consummation. We both know that the belly was smaller before the fornication, that the only way to stop the fire is to pour water, and the arid desert was once an oasis of moisture. I knew rebirth, but only when the sun sank back into the horizon, because stars needed space, and the moon made everything crowded. There was always a distant shore that had waves that rumbled before an island eroded and covered the vast sea. I knew rebirth, but only when a caterpillar walked its way out of an ugly cylinder to fly more freely. But only when I cut myself by accident to introduce a new skin to grow. And only when I see the sun I refuse to see. And with what you have taught me, to love the burden of me. Kooky, I've always thought that you are like the fire that burns our wicks, We are these candles who sat and stood on altars and corners as witnesses of everything beautiful and dreadful. We are the paralyzed wax forms, passive, inactive, until we begin to melt finally, touched by your fire, burning our wicks, making us shine. Thank you for everything, Cooks. Happy birthday. Love you, sis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cookie.
Hi Cookie, happy birthday. I don't normally perform, but because it's your birthday, I'm gonna make an exception. What I'm gonna read is something from and she's the first ever erotica poet with the 1920s. So, but I won't be performing any erotica. You are my earth and all that it implies. The gravity that ballasts me from space. The air I breathe. The land that stills my cries. For food and shelter against devouring days. You are my earth whose private lights my way and sets my north and south, my east and west. You are the final elemental clay. The driven heart must turn to for its rest. If in your arms that hold me now so near, I lift my keen thoughts to another one. As trees long rooted to the earth appear, lift their quickening leaves and flowers to the sun. You who are earth, oh, never doubt that I may be loveless, just crossing in the sky. I cannot love you with a love that outcompares the boundless seas. For never falls as no such love and no such motion can ever be. But I can love you with a love as finite as the wave that dies, as time moves from grass to grass, the blue of everlasting skies. There you go. Again, happy birthday, Cookie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well, you're growing old. No, you're getting younger. I'm so happy that I was able to spend time with you, and I'm so glad that you are my friend, and I really appreciate you and everything that you've done. Our happy times, bangag moments is so wonderful. You're a very wonderful person, and today and onwards, forever, I always want you to be happy, want to see a smile in your face. Well, anyway, whenever you're sad or lonely, you always can call me, and you can always sleep over at my place. Love you, Cookie, and happy birthday.
What you just heard were the voices of... Nah, I won't tell you who they were because it's much fun to see your face befuddled on who their identities are. So before we go on with other birthday greetings, I'd like to segue first to a couple of messages from your fellow jocks at Jam 88.3. So here it goes.
Was learned that your words speak goods like an arrows, and the tape is still to the arrows. Cookie, happy birthday! Hey! Ako si Mix! Ako si Tata! Ako si Papi! Ako si Freshy! Ito ang kabila! Happy birthday! Keep on doing what you're doing and spread the good vibrations of all the